Hey everybody, this is Kirk from 9 Volt Games, and today I get the fucking flu. And I got a new baby at my house, so there will be no stream on Saturday. I don't know if I've already said that in the video. I'm pretty loopy right now. Let's do a review, huh? Let's do a review for this bad boy. This is the reason that I bought the Switch. I said I wasn't going to get a Switch until Mario Odyssey came out. And, so I beat it. I beat it the third day that I had it, and I've actually gone back for more punishment with getting all the different power moons. And I gave it a good chunk of time before I reviewed it, because I think it's unfair if I bought a system specifically for a game to do a review for it immediately after I bought it, because the hype level is like here, and I feel like I might review it unfairly. And I think that's why a lot of people gave it Game of the Year. It's definitely a contender for Game of the Year. It's not my Game of the Year, but it is, to me, Mario back in top form. You gotta understand something about me when it comes to Mario. I always don't know which side it's on. Mario's life, son. Ever since Super Mario World, I have 100%ed every Mario game that I played except for Sunshine. I didn't like Sunshine. I know. Bring the hate. And this game's gonna be a fucking chore to 100%, and I'm up for the challenge because there is so many moons to get. And there's another thing. I'm actually excited for the DLC. I'm never excited for DLC for a game. I'm never excited to pay more for a game I've already paid for. But I've already done so much in this that I feel like I got my $60 out of it, for one. And two, there's still so much more for me to do. I think I'm not even at 500 moons right now. Sorry, I'm gonna cough a lot. What I enjoy about this is that I beat the game after the third day. When you go back to every level after you beat the game, it's different. Not different, and the level layout's the same, but whatever was plaguing the levels at the time, like one of my favorite ones was the desert level. When you go to the desert level, everything's frozen, and when you beat the boss in that level and you come back, and everything's not frozen, so it opens up more things. And then when you beat the moon level, you go back, and each one of them has this big chunky moon rock. You get rid of the moon rock, it opens up more power stars. So there's layers to how you do it. Now this game is a critical success, right? You see it almost perfect scores everywhere, one of the highest rated games of all time. And then you see a lot of users actually complaining about it. I see this, and they're like, I could barely suffer through getting the power moons. This is not as good as Mario 64. It's the same fucking concept, except the worlds are much bigger. So I don't understand the hate coming from the community who actually like Mario 64 and then don't like this game. Because Mario 64, that was my generation of shit. I got a Mario. I was a teenager when I played Mario 64. And you go repeatedly, do the same levels to get the power stars. In this one, you repeatedly do the same open levels, which are way bigger than anything in Mario 64, to get the power moons. And the levels actually change slightly. I know they change a little bit in Mario 64, but nothing like this. So I think it's worth every dime you're going to pay for this game. It is a must-have for the Switch. If you don't have a Switch and you're on the fence for it, this is the game that will help push the system for you. It's that fucking good. Obviously, there's a library of games that have been ported up. The Nintendo Direct had a bunch of games from the Wii U, for those of you who didn't get to play the Wii U. But as someone who played the shit out of the Wii U, I played everything that was good, not shovelware, available on the Wii U. I think this is totally worth it, because I got a lot of these games. But the game I played most, and you guys know how much I love Doom. Game I played most is Mario Odyssey, and that one ability that they added in with Cappy changes the game so much. If you want to see a good video of it, I don't ever really promote anybody else's channel, especially someone way bigger than me. Check out Donkey's tricks and tips on this, because it's funny. I actually love Donkey's channel, and but he's so insane with the game, and I'll never get to that level. But the way he goes around, like, to get the power moons is the way off the beaten path. And that's one thing I like about it, is because they give you that ability, you don't have to go the straightforward way to get something. You can make up your own way to get something, and I think that's one of the best things that they added into the game. It's very much like if they took the freedom of Breath of the Wild and they put it into a Mario game, that's what you got. Like I said, I can't wait to see what they do for DLC. I know we're getting free DLC, but I'm talking about paid New Worlds DLC. I'm excited for it, and I personally think that Mario Odyssey is the sequel that I've been waiting for to Mario 64. So, like, I played, you know, Galaxy 2 was my favorite game of the Mario series, and then 3D World was up there as a good contender because I love 3D World. I've 100%ed that twice. I love that game. And then now Mario Odyssey took the top spot as my favorite Mario game. I know people want to get nostalgic and be like, what about Mario Bros. 3? What about Super Mario Bros. 2? What about World? Dude, they're good games, but it's a game that can grow with you and add a layer of challenge. I think it's fantastic. You know, I beat Mario 3 and Super Mario World every which way that you possibly can. This one adds a lot more challenge if you're willing to take the challenge. Otherwise, you can beat this game fairly easy. My son is on his way to destroying this game, and he can do that. He can beat a Mario game straightforward now, and he's 5 years old. So I think a 5-year-old can beat Mario Odyssey with a little bit of help from an adult. But to truly beat the game, you got to dig in deep, and it's just asking for the effort that all the other games are asking for. So I liken this to Mario 64 more than anything, and I think it's the game that we've all been waiting for as the actual sequel. I am a huge hater on Super Mario Sunshine. I know a lot of people like that game. I did not. So I was disappointed when we got Mario Sunshine. To me, that was supposed to be the sequel of the N64 one. And then Galaxy and Galaxy 2 were its own things. And then 3D World was a continuation of 3D Land on the 3DS. So this is the game that I liken to be the true sequel to Mario 64 that we have all been waiting for. And they added in one simple mechanic that they cannot take out now. So they either need to start a new Mario series or make Odyssey 2. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.